Hi, everyone, and thank you, Sophia, for having us at this incredible event. So let's crack on with OK, and I have 20 slides or 20 words to present you with our solution. So OK is a security software vendor in full compliance with PSD2, strong customer authentication. And we basically provide a platform for both transaction and authentication, PSD2 compliant security for banking and financial apps. OK is an SCA solution for all issuers, so no acquirers, remittance services, and e-wallet providers to comply with PSD2 SCA. And we actually basically help them deliver on the strong requirements from SCA, which are two-factor authentication methods, transaction and authentication security at the point of transaction, and of course, all on a smartphone. OK is a security service. It's delivered either through the cloud or on-premise. And we use a software development kit to integrate to banking apps, financial apps as well, of course, to take over the authentication process. OK is frictionless. We use biometrics as one of the authentication methods to create a seamless journey for the users when authenticating. So basically, whenever you're purchasing stuff on the web, you're doing a card present purchase, hello Visa. And basically, this is triggering your banking app, which is MyCash in our example. So we have the information displayed to the user, and they would confirm the purchase. That's when we do the seamless authentication with biometrics, here Face ID, and the purchase is complete. OK, it's transparent to the end user. I mean, it takes a fraction of a second to authenticate for a user, but behind the scene, there are 6 strong security mechanisms that are applied to protect the transaction and the entire authentication process. We are paranoid, but just about security. Actually, we designed the solution so that it could work and protect a transaction on a mobile that would be already compromised, and thus protecting all the factors, the possession factor, of course, inherence and knowledge factors as well. OK, it's to the point. So we to the point of transaction only. That's what we protect. We don't protect the app. We don't protect the mobile. So it's a leaner solution to deploy and maintain for our customers as we make security scale. And of course, the speed of the process is important in a seamless experience for our users and your users, actually. OK is mobile centric. We actually created for a mobile world. So the very same mobile that we use to initiate the transaction can be used as a possession factor that we will protect. OK, is compliant? Yes, we do, of course, with PSD2 and SCA. We have been through heavy audits from the SRC in Germany, PROSA in Norway, and we do regular pen tests with Yes We Hack, a bounty solution in France. OK is a 2-in-1 solution. So we provide both authentication methods and security, and that's very important. So we have a wide range of authentication methods, including, of course, biometrics, and a lot of security to protect from a lot of attack vectors, like rogue Wi-Fi networks, password reset systems, mass attacks, and so forth. OK, the self-storage. This is a requirement from PSD2 SCA. So we have implemented a secure separate execution environment from the mobile OS for the authentication to happen. So if there are security breaches because the user doesn't upgrade their OSes, it's not an issue for you and for the user, of course. OK is what you sign is what you see. This, as we protect, enable the dynamic linking, which is another strong requirement from PSD2 SCA. Actually, the dynamic linking is the interface that the user is going to see with the merchant name and the amount that they're going to validate. And of course, then you have the authentication happening. We have achieved that through watermarking technology that we have embedded into the interface, invisible to the user, but not to us, so we can detect overlay attacks as they confirm. OK, the moving target to attackers. I mean, try to shoot a flying duck. That's very difficult. And so that's what we are, not a flying duck, but we change the encryption of everything for each new transaction. So it's incredibly difficult to hack, and if they can hack, then they can't launch mass attacks because every environment mobile is different. OK, it's tricky. We love attackers, and we have included honeypots. Basically, they work as decoys. And if an attacker should were to go through our defenses, then they would attract these decoys. Honeypots would attract the attack, and we would actually work as an alarm bell. This is why we can actually say that we can prevent innovative attacks. OK is agnostic. We actually help our customers break free from the OS headache. It's a known fact. 2/3 of Android users have phones that do not receive any updates, so they can be a security threat, and some exploits can be used as breaches. So we solve this with safe storage, the secure execution environment, and of course innovative security mechanisms. OK has a broad use case coverage. I mean, whenever you're putting an SCA project in place, we create a lot of different use cases, like I don't have enough network, I've got a low-tech phone. So we cover everything. And also we partner with other solutions to expand the scope of coverage for these use cases. OK is an insurance. Should we fail you, then we give you money back. I think it's in our terms and conditions. So this is how confident we are about our security. We provide both authentication methods and security in one single SDK to ease the maintenance, and it's easy to deploy via our REST APIs. And we integrate with other partner solutions to broaden the scope and, as I was saying, take the cost away from our customers. And OK is unique. The security is a strong differentiator for us, and we have patented the technology, so in Norway and in Europe. And OK is for the long term. We got some serious backup from our main investor, JP Backer, in Norway, and it's more than 7 million euros that have been injected in our startup. Basically, we have had now our first customer in production, and we're ready to welcome new investors in the near future. Thank you very much, and I'm open to questions next.